Apologies for that bad audio there, but let's go on the telephone line now and speak to Favor so we can get the information. Favor, if you can hear me, bring us up to speed. What's happening? We understand that the planned demonstration was called off.
Yes, JP, that's very true. The demonstration this morning was called off in the late embers of the planning. All of the opposition leaders actually marched up at the party's office, the CDP's office, and they were having meetings. But today we realized that there was heavy security presence all over the city. Every intersection that you get to, you find at least 5, 6, 7 security personnel with a mixed bag of military and police personnel, all stationed all across. And so government threatened that anybody who was found on the street engaging in any activity that appears to be a demonstration will be arrested and prosecuted. And they were quite clear about this caution, saying we will arrest anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. So what happened was that the opposition leaders then dispersed the few people who had gathered, and they regrouped and organized themselves to personally move to the National Assembly, where there was an extraordinary session happening. And so it was there that they engaged with members of parliament and maintained that they had petitioned them over their call for the resignation of Nyasingbe, and also for parliament to look into the proposal that has been pushed from the office of the president, which is Nyasingbe, to parliament, for them to make time and review the country's constitution and bring in the principle of 2-term limits onto the presidency.
So what happened then is that they finally made their way to the National Assembly.
Indeed, the opposition finally made their way. For them, although it appeared to be a no-show of sorts, they still maintained, they still had to make a statement and go to the National Assembly. You would understand that when it comes to parliamentary sitting, it's open to the public, and you cannot be stopped from doing that. And so they exercise their rights as Togolese to go in there and be part of it, except, of course, to go ahead and make an extra statement to leadership of the House about their intentions and their calls for a review of their constitution and the introduction of 2-term limits over the president. In this case, they actually stopped to clarify something, which is that two arguments about whether or not the opposition wants government to go now or for government to introduce the 2-term limit and for Nyasingbe stays in power throughout this period, that is if he's elected in power before he leaves. What they are saying now is that they have a united front now. They are all saying that as far as there is going to be the reintroduction of 2-term limits, for Nyasingbe, president of Togo, must vacate his post and allow for new persons to contest elections once this is introduced, in order for them to have a new leadership altogether in Togo. If he is interested in contesting, that is his interest, that is his issue. But as far as they are concerned, for Nyasingbe must step aside as this introduction of the principle of 2-term limits is brought back from the 1992 Constitution. And then they can go ahead as Togolese. When you speak to them, they say that the international community, especially France, they are accusing of being too quiet over this, and they maintain it looks like the international community is in bed, which is France, their colonial powers, is in bed with the Fort Nyasingbe government, and following their interest in the extraction of mineral resources, etc., they are not interested in intervening in the situation. But they have made efforts to contact France, but so far there's been little or no response at all. And so they are in the helm of affairs and will continue fighting up until the time that Fort Nyasingbe leaves power and allows for forced elections to take place.
Let's allow you to rest on that Favor, but we will definitely expect some more videos from Togo as you know, we continue monitoring the unfortunate situation. Favor Nunu there in Togo, bringing us up to speed on what's happening there.